Serenity, and I'm back with another YouTube video, and I lost my best friend. No, this ex-best friend is alive, well, and breathing, and living her life. But I decided, why not make a video about it, because why not? So, here's how the story starts. I go to this military ball with my friend, and I decided to post the pictures on my Snapchat. So, one of my other friends is like, oh, good, I can see the lovebirds, blah, 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 and I'm telling her about it, and I'm like, all these people, are saying this stuff about me going to the dance. My friend says, let me log in. And I'm like, okay, you can log in. So she logs in, and this girl adds her, and then starts typing, oh, da-da-da-da-da, oh, da-da-da-da-da, oh, you're ugly, all this nonsense stuff. And me and my friend on FaceTime, this is happening. So while she's in mine, she told me what they're saying, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Being like, what? Why would she say that? I don't even know her, and blah, 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 blah. So, after that, my friend hangs up, or I don't remember if I hung up or she hung up. But we get disconnected. The phone gets hung up, and I call her back, and I'm like, yeah, blah, 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 on FaceTime, what'd you say? And I'm like, what? I'm trying to go off because I'm trying to make it seem like I actually care about what she's saying, even though I really don't. I care, but, I'm trying to just hype my friend up. Hey, friend, you go, friend. Trying to be extra, even though, it was never even that serious. And my friend's Serenity, shut up. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, is it you? Because now that we got on FaceTime, the girl stopped texting me. And I'm like, no, it's not me. She's like, well, I think it's kind of suspicious that once you got on the phone, the girl stopped texting. And I was, trying to explain, if you can't trust me, then we shouldn't be friends. And two, sorry, I'm getting, I'm trying to not get mad. But if it were me, we were on FaceTime when you were in my account before we got disconnected. So that obviously means I would have to be texting you, wow, I'm on FaceTime. So you would know that. Because you can obviously hear either me typing or me getting the messages on my phone. Because when your phone buzzes and you're on FaceTime, then you can hear it on the other person's line. So she's like, okay. So I'm like, let me log back into my Snapchat. And so me and her are going back and forth, why would it be me? Why aren't you believing me? And she's like, well, I think it's kind of suspicious that you would make an account like that, and I think it's you, and So, this is where Serenity goes wrong. Serenity gets mad, and Serenity goes on her phone, which is me, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see all her photos in my memories. Let's put a snake all over all her photos. Snake, you're a snake, and then I typed, does anybody want my sloppy seconds of a friend? Because who wouldn't believe their friend? So, we're trying to fix it, but I forgot I had posted on my story. I knew it was there, but I didn't even remember. I was like, okay. And she's like, oh, so I see you still want to post that, and I had posted it 20 minutes ago, so I was gonna delete it. So, we get back on FaceTime, and I'm like, why can't you believe me? You need to believe your friend, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, and I think it's super suspicious of you, and blah, 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 blah. I think you're lying. Why would you lie to me? And I'm trying to explain, when have I ever lied to you, ever? Why would I lie like this if I've never really had friends? Why? When was the first, if this was the time I lied, this is the first time that I've lied. Why would I go severe about lying? Why would I go severe and keep holding on to that lie? And make a fake Snapchat to bully my own self just so I can have you log in. Just so you can be like, oh, don't do that to my friend. Why would I be that diabolical? So I'm mad, that obviously says a lot. That's what you think of my character, and that's how you think. You obviously think I'm a liar if you would think that. She's like, no, it's nothing like that. I just thought you were trying to test our friendship. And I'm trying to say, why would I go that extreme to test our friendship just so I could believe my own self? Why would I tell you about it then? So, she's all yelling at me so I hang up, and I'm like, click, okay, bye. So, maybe an hour passes by, and her cousin scrolls up on my story and is like, why is there a snake over my cousin's face? Why is there a snake over my cousin's face? And I'm like, well, and she's like, what? And she's like, well, you didn't let me, and I'm like, you didn't let me explain. And she said, well, I asked you why there was a snake over my cousin's face, and all you said was, well. So I explained, what happened, and then she sends a laughing emoji, like pretty much laughing. And I'm like, exactly. And if we can't trust each other, then we shouldn't be friends. She's like, right, blah, 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 blah. So, me and her cousin get off texting. And I'm thinking, me and her cousin are cool. There's nothing against that. So I call her back, like, to, like, get things straight. And her cousin's on the other line talking, like, on her, I think on her mom's phone or something, talking about what happened. And she's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Serenity so up. And, like, I wasn't even mad. I'm not scared of her cousin. Like, if her cousin were to fight me, then her cousin were to fight me. If she were to fight me, I'm not scared of fighting. Like, the thing that hurt me was that my friend didn't believe me. And that we lost our friendship because of this. And it hurt me that I had to lose her cousin as a friend because that happened. And the girl that I got in an argument with was just like, can you please take off your story? Because, like, do you know what a snake means? If people think of me at school like that, blah, 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 people are going to think that I'm actually a snake. And a snake is like a lion, people you can't trust. I don't want people to hang in. I'm like, okay, you're right, you know. Let me go on my story and just give a shout out and be like, it was a misunderstanding. We're cool. I'm thinking me and this girl are friends again. Like, it was an argument. No. So the next day, I get a bunch of messages on my Snapchat from people that know me from school, and they're like, Serenity, we don't want to be your friend because we saw what you posted about your best friend. That's fake of you. We heard the story, blah, 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 blah. You obviously didn't hear the story from me, so that means you must have heard the story from her or from somebody else that knows. They're like, yeah, we don't want to be your friend. And that's pretty much all my friends. So they're all like, yeah, we don't want to be your friend. And the whole time. And then some people were like, yeah, the whole time we already didn't like you. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, great. I don't have friends. Cool. So Monday rolls around. And I didn't talk to her. And I'm just like. And everybody's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. Like, I'm cool. Oh, well, what happened, happened. And that's how it's going to be. And she doesn't talk to me. We don't talk. We don't speak. We're not like, hey. We're not like, hey, what happened this weekend? None of that. So I get home. Oh, wait. On Sunday, I told my mom. My mom texts her and is like, I don't want to hear about this drama again. All that stuff. Yeah. I think that's what kind of made it worse, but I don't really know. So then Monday rolls around. Everybody's not talking to me. And I'm kind of hurt, like, you guys are really not talking to me. You haven't heard my side of the story, and they're just saying I'm a bad person. But also, it takes two people to argue. And if my friend is accusing me, she's just at fault. Because obviously someone's going to get defended. Defensive? Yeah, someone's going to get defensive if someone's accusing them of something that's not true. And then other people are finding out and thinking that it is true. So, fast forward to today. So, her boyfriend hadn't been at school all week, and me and her boyfriend were pretty cool friends. And I'm on the bus, and I'm not talking, and her boyfriend, like, pokes me or something, and I'm like, only my friends can touch me, don't touch me. But I was just playing around, because I thought me and him were still going to be friends, but, like, I knew we weren't going to be friends like that, like, because I was already thinking, like, if I'm someone that your girlfriend doesn't like, and I'm hanging out with you, and I know you guys are going to hang out together when I hang out with you, like, that's going to be weird. I was already thinking that, but I didn't say anything. So he was like, you don't have to act so rude like that. Like, I didn't think just because you and this girl got in a fight, then me and you couldn't be friends, and he walks off the bus. I'm like, okay, whatever. But the whole time on the bus, I can hear my name, because me and this girl's seat is literally like this. There's literally a hall separating us, so my face is the hall, and this is the chair, and this is the chair, and I'm sitting in the chair alone, so I can hear them, and he's like, yeah, it's right. And she's like, like, I really just wanted to be like, really? Really? But I didn't. So, after school rolls around, and let me think. And my friend Lexi had my yo-yo, and I walk over there with all the people who don't like me, but I'm trying to get my yo-yo back. Because I know Lexi's going to forget, because she had taken my yo-yo home yesterday. So I like go grab my yo-yo. I think that's what I was doing. I don't remember why I went over there. Did I grab my yo-yo? I don't remember. But I walk over there, and her boyfriend's over there, and he's like, what are you doing over here? Like, you shouldn't. Oh, wait, no. Her boyfriend's yelling to this. So I'm in the middle. This is her boyfriend, and then some other boy, and they're like, dude, like yelling. I'm like, can you stop yelling? And he's like, why does it matter? I said, because you're being loud. And when he's talking, his spit hits me, and I'm like, you just spit on me. He's like, so what? You shouldn't even be over here. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Let's put some common sense in it. Excuse me. First off, I can be here if I want. Like, that's what I was thinking. But I was just like, okay. So me and him are going back and forth, and I'm like, why does it matter? Like, you're yelling at me for what? Like, I'm already getting mad because I'm already upset about these other feelings towards his girlfriend, and his girlfriend comes by his side and is all defensive. Like, that's literally how I felt. So I walk away because my friend Lexi is pulling me back like, come on, because if you get in a fight, I'm not going to afford for you to get suspended and miss school because of it. And I'm like, So I walk outside and I'm like yelling and I'm like ready to get irritated. And this other girl walks over who happens to be her friend and rides our bus and is like, what happened? Like, I'm hearing a story and I want to hear your side of the story. And I'm like, there's nothing to tell you. It doesn't matter. Whatever happened, happened. But I want to hear what you know. And she said, what I know is that you made a fake account and you were talking about your friend. And I was like, yep, that's what happened. Okay, cool. That's what you know. So everybody's trying to get me to talk about it. Like, what's happening? What's happening? Like, there's some news reports like, da-na-na-na-na. Welcome to high school drama. I'm here on Channel 5 with Serenity, and we're here to talk about all her drama. And I'm not one to really get in drama, like, at all. So this is, like, not even that serious. Like, I've been in one other really girl argument, a whole nother story, but it wasn't because of me. It wasn't that I did wrong. And I'm just thinking, wow, me and this girl are really not friends. And her boyfriend obviously doesn't want to be my friend anymore. And all her little friends who messaged me don't want to be my friend. And they didn't even want to take up for what was right. They didn't want to not pick sides because I was supposedly their friend. And everybody's like, well, you shouldn't have made the account. You shouldn't have made the account. If I would have made the account, right? Let's just give it a scenario. If I would have made the account, why would I have let it go this far? I probably would have been like, I got you. Like, friends would have thought about that. And not been like, oh, yeah, I made an account. And I'm going to be diabolical because I was talking about myself and then end a friendship because of my own self. I would end a friendship and call her a snake because I made like, that wouldn't make no sense. So that's how it is. And now I'm dealing with that. And it's fun, I guess. I'm learning to do things alone now, which is kind of hard because me and this person used to talk every day, do everything together. And it was hard at first, but now I'm just getting used to it, like doing things your own, like doing things at your own pace, doing things how you want to do it. And I'm really just like, not really getting to know myself because I know who I am, but like, yeah, getting to know myself, like becoming the person that I want to be and just choosing the friends I want to be. And it really, like, through this situation, it really taught me about people's true colors, and also like taught me like everyone isn't going to be your friend. And I am having to learn like it's okay if they don't want to be your friend, and it's okay if people don't like you. But all my life I've been used to people not liking me, so I mean I guess I'm kind of used to it. So this is the end of my story time, and I hope you guys like it. Bye.